Today we are in the Veranda subdivision, which is a Johnson development located here in Richmond, Texas, and we have an amazing house for you to take a look at today. This is a Coventry home, and I know you're going to absolutely love it. Single story with no back neighbors. It's going to have a little bit of a creek in the back, and the backyard patio that what was put in is absolutely stunning. So you're going to stick around to go and see that, and you will love this. All right, so this is the house here. This is a Coventry home located, as I mentioned, in the Veranda subdivision, which is in Richmond, Texas. And this is just gonna be just a few minutes away from the beautiful, beautiful downtown area of Richmond. And that's a whole nother lifestyle that we need to talk about because it is a really cool area. But we're gonna talk about this house today. And we're gonna, first of all, start off by showing you, here is the great little patio area. Super calm, nice. That's one of the best parts about this subdivision is just the calmness, how quiet it is, which is a really, really nice area out here. So let's go in, take a look. So the house is just right at 2,900 square feet. You're gonna see a lot of the different updates that have been added into this. There's only been one owner of the house and they did an amazing job styling. Come take a look at what you've got. So the first thing I noticed obviously gonna be this door, solid wood door, absolutely beautiful. You've got the wrought iron on top of it as well. As we open up, great little entry area here. Now I really like, the first thing that gets me is gonna be this vestibule area right here. And that really just kind of prepares you as we walk in. Now you do have the hardwood floors that greet you as you come in. So really nice. You see the little knots in there. You see the woodwork in there. So something there to really be pointed out, talks about the quality there. Here's gonna be one of the first rooms coming in. Now they're using this as an office. This home does have a dedicated office, but this is what they use as a secondary here. A really good sized room too. I love the heights of the ceiling here. So we've got an 8-foot door, and these are gonna actually be 11-foot ceilings. So really good size in there. And you're gonna have, this is gonna be it's a full bath, but dedicated just for like this area here. As we walk in, we're gonna continue over here. This is another bedroom that they've got. As you can see, they've got the plantation shutters here. Again, really great on the ceiling height here. And this room has a dedicated bathroom, so this is perfect for long stays. If anyone's gonna be in here for a while, this is a great area also for guests coming in. You got the storage closet right here. So that's, again, a really great part is obviously make sure you have enough storage all throughout here. And as you walk in, here's what you're gonna see, right? Just really opened up 14-foot ceilings, which is really, really impressive. And then of course it's gonna be opening up here. I love how they did the green, the kind of the olive green back here as an accent with the wall here. You see some of the different architecture points as well. You know, just right here, which really, really makes this house special. Of course, the crown molding up top as well. Great, great light coming in. I love the chandelier, really beautiful as well. So that, you know, even the shutters on top of the top right there, really talk about just what they've done throughout the house. Now you're gonna have the hardwoods all throughout this area as well. Now one of the main, obviously we all know the main area is going to be the kitchen, and this is great. Everybody always wants a nice, big, large island countertop. This is it. This is great because you're gonna have plenty of storage here off to the side. So you got drawers. This, you could actually, I've seen some people replace this with like a wine fridge as well. So that could be done there. And you have cabinetry up front. You've got the hardware already. So a nice little feature there. And of course, you just see how expansive this is. This is perfect. Gonna be if you have a holiday, Thanksgivings, Christmases, things like that, where you need to do some big food setup. This is a perfect spot there. You've got the formal dining back here, but you can also come out, still have a little bit of seating here if needed. Now, of course, you're gonna have your built-in microwave and oven right here. Great little coffee bar right here as well. So again, you see the cabinets that have been done here. Here's some of the work, the custom work that was done. You can see you have some of this, this etching here, as well as up here. A lot of this etching was all done, hand etching right here on the cabin. So you're gonna see that throughout. You can see that continues right here on some of these up at top, coming all the way to the bottom. So you got the hand etching right through here. Again, you got the hardware throughout. You do have the vent hood, which is right here, which is a highly desired area as well. And then we've got the cooktop, really great space. I love this because so many of the cooktops in there really on the smaller end. You can only put, you know, maybe 2 pots on here because one might be larger. Here you have the space. You've got the power burner shelf here to the side, and then some smaller ones that go around. You do have the pot drawers right here as well. So again, let's just take a look at, see how awesome this kitchen is. Now, stay tuned. We're gonna go take a look at the bedroom because that's pretty awesome. As I mentioned, here's just a preview of what that patio looks like as well. And that's gonna be, you know, the way they really customized that was really awesome. So stay tuned for that. Now we're gonna go into the office. Now this is what we've got here. Take a look here. Again, you've got the shutters throughout. Really great use of space. The hardwood, again, extends all throughout this area here. And then of course set up as a TV room here, but this is the dedicated office out here. Now as we get to the living room, again, just really great use. I love these ceilings because they're not the super cathedral ceilings and now you're, you know, heating and cooling off super high rooms. They're manageable. You got the 14-foot ceilings there. And of course you got the crown molding that goes around. You get plenty of light that comes in as well. You can see they've got the setup here. So you got the living room, the sofa right here, a couple side chairs, and just the amount of natural light that comes in through here is again beautiful because it makes the room feel that much larger. So we're gonna go take a look at that. Let's go visit right through here as well. Now, as I mentioned, this is 4 bedrooms, so we're gonna have 1 room over here. We're gonna go take a look at that briefly before we get into there. Is a setup for, this is a really beautiful bedroom here set up. You can see it's all set up for the daughter, the grandchild, you name it. Right here, you got another closet that's gonna be just back here. So we got plenty of space in there. All right, so this is gonna be the side room here. This is set up already for, you know, a daughter, grandchild coming in here. Really great use of space. And the room is actually really good size as well, which is nice. You can see a full bath, so this is gonna be really dedicated to this room we just saw. Also, this is a game room. And again, you just see how much natural light is coming in here. And this is a great spot. This is large enough. If you wanted to put like a pool table in here, you could definitely do that. Turn this into like a media room. You could do that, put some blackout drapes here or curtains and do that. So you've got the space to do that here. So obviously they have this as a workout area as well. And you can see a little bit more of the outside. So we're gonna be just giving a little bit of a hint right there as we go take a look at the master. Now, Richmond, if you're not aware, this is located right off of Williams Way, which is off of 59. So just, and I guess really to get to 59, you're talking about 2 to 3 minutes to get out there. So it's very easy access in. And then from here to Sugarland, like the Highway 6 Town Center area, is just gonna be just a few minutes. You're probably talking about 6 minutes or so, because it's so quick and easy to get onto 59. The other thing that I really like is its proximity to the Brazos Town Center. It's just, again, probably about another 6 to 7 minutes in the other direction to get to the Brazos Town Center. And as we mentioned, that's where you've got your H-E-B, you've got your Home Depot, you've got a Petco, you've got so many other things. Burlington's gonna be out there. You've got some restaurants. You've got the Olive Garden. You've got Texas Roadhouse. You've gonna have a lot of different stuff that's in the area here. So that's a perfect spot for you to do your daily shopping. So, but let's go and we'll talk about that more. Let's go take a look at this master bedroom. All right, here we go. Now this is going to be really the showstopper here, because again, they did this wall the same color as they did the dining, but then you've got the curvature on this wall, which is again beautiful the way that they did it. So much natural light comes in, and again, it's just so calming because you've got that coming in. Imagine waking up to that as your view. Again, it's show-stopping just how beautiful it is and relaxing. There's a walkway out there. We'll take a look at that shortly. But let's go take a look at the master bathroom. So you're gonna have obviously the double sink plus a vanity area here for makeup. Again, you're gonna have the separate mirrors right in the area here. You do have a his and hers closets. And then I just love how they did the shower area here. You do have the mud set on the flooring and a great area here. There's no door here because it's actually the way everything's set up. You don't really need it. They do have a little bit of a just rug here as you walk out so the wet doesn't get out, the water doesn't get out, but great use of space. Now, as I mentioned, you know, the Brazos Town Center is gonna be where you do most of your daily shopping. You are gonna have the Sugarland area, which is gonna be if you wanted to go stop by for a quick stop to the mall. You've got that. You've got the outdoor mall as well. So that's going to be a great area to go to stay by, and it's all within less than 10 minutes. So that's a great commute to anything. If you're going into Houston, into the, say they call it the Galleria, probably about 35, 40 minutes, depending on what time you're going. So that's going to be pretty normal for anywhere in Houston. All right, so now we are at probably one of the best features of this house, which is going to be this back patio. As you can see, it was extended here, and the view is just absolutely beautiful. You've got some really great mature crepe myrtles in here as well. It's going to offer a ton of privacy and just really, you know, be nice as you walk around. I've actually been back here in the neighborhood a couple of times, and you see people just walking by here, really nice and calming. You see the ducks that are flying by. So just really a beautiful setup. Let's take a look back here so you can really get and appreciate the size of this, because I don't think, again, pictures don't really do this justice, but it's really nice and calming breeze back here. Here's going to be the bedroom as well. As I mentioned, you kind of open this area up and to see how large this area is. Now this is great. They already do have the TV set up here, so you can now see how that would work if you want to come out and see the game, maybe even watch a little bit of golf. But again, during your months of October, November, December, where we're not freezing cold, it's a great spot to be at. Now you can just see again how beautiful this area of Veranda is. This is a Johnson development, as I mentioned. So Johnson always does a great community here. So you can take a look. Even a nice little bridge out there. All right, so let's go on inside and we're gonna go and finish this off, but I just wanted to go and talk to you a little bit more about what Richmond has to offer. If you're looking at moving in, a lot of people, one of our bigger feeder markets is going to be Chicago, but also Houston, Dallas area. If you're not really familiar with Richmond, or as it used to be really considered the country, it's not super country. Let's just, we've seen so much growth coming out here to Fort Bend. It's no longer that. Now we still do have some areas of country. There's so much land coming out here that people are building, but it's just not it's not what it used to be. Let's just put it that way. But what we are seeing is Richmond is the seat of the county. So it's a county seat. I love the old courthouse, which is just going to be a few minutes away. And what we see with that is just so much of a the historical presence that goes back to really Texas's founding. When we look at what Stephen F. Austin did, they actually landed not too far away when they started doing all of their, homesteading, very close here to Fort Bend County. And so that really just adds so much more of the historical presence to everything that's happening with here. So this became the county seat. You also do have the courthouse, which is just probably about a mile away, if that. So this is such a great spot for someone who's maybe an attorney who would want to live close by. They can head out there. Or you also have a few hospitals that are very close by. So for doctors, nurses that looking to get out close to the area and not be too far away. Now, the other thing that I really like is how much growth is happening in here. Now, I mentioned the downtown area, which is great. I love a couple of spots out there. They got a couple great little wine bars, got a couple little coffee shops that are just absolutely beautiful, and just some of the historic shops that are out there. So this really offers such a great spot to be in, so close, because you can be there within a matter of less than 5 minutes. And if you want to have an evening cab, go out for a glass of wine, you do it back. Maybe you want Uber if you've been having some wine and driving. But that is a really, really nice part of this area. So Richmond has so many things going on here. I know that you're gonna love it. I live here in the area, so we're able to really, really experience some of these. We're gonna be doing some more videos with that as well. Yep, there you go, some of the ducks right there just over us. But I just love the Veranda subdivision. There's so much nature, the trees, they've done a great job, Johnson Development did, in preserving those, to really have that really beautiful green feel to it. So everybody, go and pay attention to the channel. We're gonna be doing more videos of this, but we hope that you all enjoy this tour of the Veranda and this beautiful house, 23407 Eula Mae. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.